Now I've run through the cherry, whatever pavilion this thing is. The cherry pavilion, okay. And I actually haven't run through all the places, doesn't matter. Well, let's just be thorough. And I've attempted to do the battle, and while it didn't go terrible the first time, I made a few mistakes. I wasn't paying that much attention. If I would have landed 2 or 3 of the dodge counters that I had, maybe it would have gone differently. But the second time around, it went even worse. And the problem is, still, things annihilate me. However, we have 3 groups of people who can bring people back. The only real issue I have with that right now, and which is like kind of a massive problem, is sometimes they'll still head you, like you'll say, save them no matter what. So your people are supposed to run over immediately at that point, disengage from whatever combat they're in or whatever, and resurrect the enemy, or the allied group. Well, that's fantastic, except people can still intercept you, apparently. So I sent, I had 2 groups up, and I had 1 down, so I sent my boys over to resurrect the downed group, and they didn't do it. Instead, they got intercepted, and they got beat down. They didn't die right away, but also, you would think if they were going to resurrect an allied group, even if they got, like, intercepted, they should have been able to heal. Like, that should have been their primary focus, was healing, not fighting. So I don't know. I think it's doable, but it's going to be a little bit of luck. It shouldn't say that it is. I did the update, but let me double check, make sure it updates again. Hold on, guys. Thank you for letting me know that it's still saying it's the other game. It should say last. Here, I'll do another update just to make sure. There we go. Alright, so I don't know why it's saying that still. I played it a little bit last time I streamed, near the end. And... Come on. And then I actually, before I started the stream, I updated it to the correct thing and everything else, and, well, it never wanted to. Okay, well, we're going to rush in. We're going to do that. We're going to, I guess, cut off their leader and use combat arts. See how this goes. There's going to be some hit and miss. There's going to be some RNG. There's going to be some bad Juju Magumbo. So just be aware this probably won't succeed the first attempt, but maybe. Maybe. I do seem to be able to kind of crush the enemy, which is nice. But at the same time, like the extra groups, at the same time, we still seem to get wiped most of the time when we battle this guy. Okay. Are we going to do quad slice 2 still? Oh, I thought maybe he'd open up a new one. So there's a possibility that we get wrecked now, since we're flanking him, so David's group should die from this.
What are you doing?
And Dragon Crush. Kingdom Come Deliverance or something along those lines? Yeah, I knew they were going to get annihilated. I feel like it's got a ton of potential. And like the idea of what they wanted to do is fantastic. I just think that they just didn't think of, like, mechanically or gameplay wise what people would want to spend their time doing, and it's just kind of sucks, I guess. So it's, if you really enjoy really slow moving games, maybe I'm gonna go with bring them back for both. We'll see how this plays. So if we get intercepted by anyone, theoretically, we'll be okay here. Oh, good. At least one of them did. Screw locks you out of here. Have a good night, High Roller. And enjoy a lurking Kara and others who are going to be lurking. Like, I did some looking before I decided whether or not I wanted to request it, and it's not for me. Let's just say it that way. That hurt.
Guys, they're to the sides.
Well, it looks like Rush's group is dead. Okay. If we can get it to where It's such... ooh, that's... Well, it's just going to black him out. If that was a dodge, that would have been better. This is going to become actually quite awful. Unless we get super lucky. I think I just said keep our HP up, which is not what I wanted to do. I may have made a terrible mistake. Also, if we get lucky enough, if the other one goes the way I want it to. Oh, we didn't kill him. No. Oh. Oh. Yes. The return to form. Oh, good. They are going to bring him back. I say if they got intercepted on the way there, that would have been real bad. Alright, so now it's the 2 bosses and 1 group left over? Or is it 2 groups left over? Alright. What are we doing now? That might kill them. Not quite. Close. That'll kill him. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. This is gonna be kind of how we have to do it. We're gonna go for bringing them back. One of the groups, as long as they make it, that's all that matters. I'm just afraid to only send 1 group because I don't know that they're going to make it. Now, hopefully, both groups get fully healed. Now, if we can split, if we can get to the point where we can keep Lob Omen separated from the other guy, we might actually be able to survive it, but that's, you know, that's a hopeful thing, we'll say. Alright. A good attack there. If we can somehow dodge and counter him, that's going to be fantastic. Ascalia's Wrath, that's going to do some pretty good damage. Almost 10,000. No dodge. And here comes Lob Omen, and there goes Rush's group. Ah, this sucks. It's like the worst kind of fight ever. You just have to keep dying your way over. And by the way, hello Gak, Kara, Techman, High Roller, and Jung. And if I missed anyone, I apologize. Welcome to the stream, of course, guys. Alright, if we can get through the last guy. Oh, we're close. We're close. Uh-oh. We're pretty close here. Alright, so we're bringing them back again. Vivification herb. We bought a lot of herbs too, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. Restore 4 is going to be nice. And apparently we're not hurt enough to waste any more stuff on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get this. Okay. Well, that happened. Alright, now we're looking okay-ish. We're looking really good-ish. Ish. They're dead. They're not dead. What? Alright, we need to focus on him. We need to turn it around on him. And you need to... Oh, this sucks. You need to keep your HP up against him. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, we got caught, sort of. Restorative herb. Frost break. Attack. Restore again, come on. Oh, I don't know what Akalare is going to do. But it probably isn't going to be very fun. Oh, come on. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, we might do it. Oh, I'm so happy right now. This is it. It's gonna be like 20,000 damage. And he even blocked half of those. Alright, that's fine. 13,000, I'll take it. And now we're on to the final guy. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, but we're definitely seeing some light through the trees. Your Eclipse is so much weaker than his. So very much weaker. Alright, give that combat art your heart out and hang in there, buddy. Hey Vaxhog, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. By the way, Gak, I don't know how familiar you are with the whole emoticons and all that stuff with Twitch, but you also have my little icon. It's somewhere listed. Braxhog might be able to point you to it if you want to be able to spam my little head thing there. You can do that as well. Oh, Revitalize was so good. Oh my goodness. Ah, ooh, that was too slow. That was a fast one. Didn't matter, it would have broken the chain, but we missed the first hit, but we got the second one. Come on. Yeah. Double Cascade Strike. A little bit of damage there. Multi-deadlock. Here comes the blue streak of doom. He's just doing basic attacks now. He's not doing a lot of the super nasty AoE too. Ooh, what's Bone Crusher? Is that new? Did we have that one before? I don't know, but I'm excited, folks. Oh, we've got this. We've got this. We're going to heal others, too, just to make sure we've got this. Oh, Nimble Resonance Edge 2. That's going to hurt. Devil's Due 2. Get that Dragon Crush in there. And then the Earth Render. 16,000 damage. I'll take it. And we have 3,200. Sorry, yeah, 3,200 health. We got to have that brawl. Oh, yeah, how'd the tournament go, man?
What's this?
It's okay. Did you play through like every match in one day, or was it like just like a couple matches and you're going like to the finals or something? How'd you do? I know you said you were entering it last week, but you didn't tell me specifically when. I hope you won, man. That would be awesome. Or at least top 3 placement or something. Was there any prize money or anything? Let me know. Okay. Now, as much as I want to make sure we finish this, I want to go all out and just end it. I'm going to try to play it somewhat safe. Hey, bad for I-15. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to wait until we're through this turn in combat. Just in case I have to do a quick time attack here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay. We should land. We should survive this. For a Final Fantasy Tactics type game that is new. There's 2 that are coming out. I don't know exactly when specifically, but there are 2 that are coming out in the future. Fell Seal, and I'll type these out if need be, and Arcadian Atlas. Yes! I did it! I beat the unbeatable boss! Alright, so here, give me 1 second. I'm going to Alt-Tab over. I'm going to type these out for you. They are still being made, but they are 2 that are going to be very much like it. Arcadian Atlas. I think that's how I spell it. Short of that, I would say 2 of the closer ones to... It's not going to be exactly the same as Final Fantasy Tactics, but Telepath Tactics, while it had its share of bugs, a lot of those have been fixed since I last played it. Telepath Tactics was fantastic if you haven't played that. Let's see what else. There's Children of Zodiarcs, which it has a card-based combat system, so you only have specific skills that are on cards that come up through a deck. It's kind of a little bit random, so there is some RNG involved there. But it's very similar, same kind of tactical turn-based combat with the facing and everything else. So Children of Zodiarcs, pretty cool. And there was another one, Regalia of Men and Monarchs. That also has a Final Fantasy Tactics feel to it. So those should be some pretty good suggestions. You should be able to go there and check them out. I really wish that we would see another one from Square Enix, though. Or Square, or Squaresoft, or whatever. I think it was Squaresoft back in the day. Alright, so Restore 3. I'll take that. That's actually going to be really, really good for us. AP, Nimble, Blue Streak 3, Restore 2, Smash 2, Crossbreak 2, and Double Time. It's amazing. I can't believe we did that the first shot on stream. I literally failed 2 times today. But it seemed possible, so I was like, alright, I'm going ahead with this. And then we nailed it. Sweet. Okay. Well, it looks like we saved our sister, Irina. Look at us running. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me there's another boss fight.
Conqueror!
It's the Conqueror.
Duke Amion's plan has failed. There is no reason to fight. Call back your troops.
Give me a sec here, guys. I'll read that in a sec, Yak. I'm sorry. Let's get through the cutscene.
You know you can use your precious remnant to wipe us out and prove Aslam's strength to the world. The battle has just begun. Let us enjoy it.
Huh.
You wish to continue this nonsense?
It's useless. They don't get what we're saying. He plays by his own rules.
He's almost there. Ruiz, Castanea, finish this.
Didn't we already do this? Is there really a fourth battle? I don't think so. Look at Pegasus! Look at him! Oh! Never mind. Don't look at him. It was embarrassing.
You're strong.
Like, you already fought them. Like, why is this a surprise to you?
But
Whoa. What the?
I can't lose this fight.
I love that they actually...
Yes, the truth is inside you. Remember your true self.
That they remember that his weapon is what his weapon is. And it's not just a generic cutscene. Holy heck. No, don't cut down the Emperor! Oh, okay. It's gonna leave a mark. That's not good. And what is happening? Oh, the remnant's alive.
That's Gwaine.
What's going on?
Gwaine is now coming to eat them. I guess Duke Ermion's like, nope, I am done with the shenaniganery. I really hope we don't have to fight anything else. So much vibrating. Like every time something happens, it just vibrates like non-stop. It's ridiculous. Good old rumble packs. Oh, Irina decided to save us with her own little talisman trick. I think I never did anything beyond this. I think I made it to this point before twice. Maybe only once. But I don't think I ever got past this point. Or I never did anything past this point. Like, I got past this point, but I never did anything beyond it. This dude! Aww. That guy was amazing, and he just got annihilated. That's not cool. Look at Pagus, he's just like, oh, jeez. Well, I guess it's good that she's learned how to use her abilities.
Irina,
Aw.
Thus, half a year passed. After taking control of the Congress, the newly appointed Chairman Gore deemed Lord Wilfred Ermine a casualty of war. The official story was that after the Conqueror killed Ermine, the Conqueror's forces were destroyed in the subsequent fighting. Without an army to fight, the war was over. However, the scars left from the war had cut deeper than we'd thought. Violence erupted around the world, and the Lords, frustrated from the abundance of futile efforts, devised the ultimate plan. The Remnant's powers were to be used to suppress the violence. Suddenly, the Remnants meant to protect the people were being used against them.
That's never good.
However, the Duke of Gore did not accept this. The people had placed their trust in the Congress, he said, and it was their duty to repay that trust. Thanks to Chairman Gore's efforts, things finally began to change. He declared that we had to uncover new remnants, something for the people to put their trust into. The Congress spread his message to the people. Their hearts were moved, and the violence subsided.
That's good.
A new age was dawning, one without the horrors of war. At least that's what we all believed.
Yeah, that sounds more believable. At least that's what we all believed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so there were 64 qualifier brackets to get into the actual bracket. You made it to the losers semifinal of the qualifier. Was it a double elimination? So if it was double elimination, still crazy. So that means you were basically 2 matches away from getting into to winning the qualifiers. That's pretty good. So how many people did you actually face off against? Was it like, it could have been 64, so I'm guessing it was half of that or something? No, it couldn't have been that even. 64, so that means there was 32 down to 16. So 32 down to 16, down to 8, down to 4, down to 2, and then the losers bracket or lower bracket. So potentially 8, 9 matches, something like that. That's pretty good, man. So do you have a player ranking? If the one guy was 50 in the world, like what would that consider you being? And how badly did you lose to him? Was it close or was it just a stomp? It's been some time since the Congress elected the Duke of Gore as their new chairman, but still, I'm continually astonished at how he can work people so hard. I also think one of the reasons I had a problem at this point moving forward in The Last Remnant, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do next. So I ended up just kind of like wandering aimlessly for a while, and then I never really did anything else, and then I got busy with other stuff. Foreign Strand, huh? I don't really like that place. The sky's always covered with dark clouds. It kind of gives me the willies. I am so happy we were able to win that fight. Oh, makes me so happy. An unknown remnant at Foreign Strand. Well, it's known of now. No doubt some shady types are going to go after it. Don't let your guard down, Rush. It's imperative that we find a new remnant to restore the faith of the Athlon people as soon as possible. Without the Valeria heart, the unease of the people is palpable. It's fine. Alright, Lord David, tell me what's going down, buddy. A report from the new chairman, Duke Gore. He's learnt that there is a new major remnant located at Fornstrand on the Dark Sea to the north of the continent. Let's not waste any time, Rush. Okay. I feel like it's pretty straightforward now. I don't know why I wasn't able to figure out what I needed to do next. 7:20 in the US this morning. These dogs, the first game was really close. So was it like a best of 3, like a 3-round match? Or was it just like a one-off thing? So what was the format of the matches? Was it like most kills, stock, like 10 stock or something like that? or 3 stock. I'm assuming most people play with 3. I like playing with 5 personally, but that's just me. So what do you think I should be training in? I want to know what you think. I think for you, dude, combat arts. It's a best of 3. And stock, you already mentioned that, so there is some sort of lives. Okay, for Rhea and for friends, I'll give it a shot. Rush, my boy, I found myself in the need of reprocessed metal. Who isn't in need of reprocessed metal? Rush, I really need a Treant branch. Don't we all? Green beetle husk. Ever heard of fruit of Prela? I have now. Hey, War Dragon Rawhide. Oh boy, you don't ask for much, Darian. Jeez, buddy. Awesome possum. So let's saddle up. I know, we still gotta get you a meteorite. Jeez. Let's go to the place. 3 stocks per game. Okay. So best of 3. Well, was there a specific map or was it random? Like, there's also, you know, lots of things. And who did you end up playing as? I guess. Who was your primary person you played as? Was it that chick that I hate? Queen Damawama Hamawama or something? Hate that one. You just... She's the most ridiculous hero ever. Guild tasks. We have done nothing to make you happy. Okay. Employ. Nobody new, really. I think Demi might have been new, but none of them are very good. So welcome, Bad4, to the stream. If I didn't welcome you earlier. I know we spoke, but I don't know if I actually officially welcomed you. Loki, do you have anything nice to say now, buddy? So I left the village and started making a name for myself as a fierce bandit Loki. Killing people, hunting them down, hating them every day. That's all I did. And that was all I wanted to do. But one day I met this kid. Frackin' changed everything. I'm finishing up a job, casing this house. I realize there's a little girl in there. I don't screw around. I go on and pull my knife. Right at the part where they usually start screaming and wailing, she pops out and says, "Hi," all cheery like. Says she just wants to talk. She wants to be friends. Turns out the girl's blind. Of course, I didn't believe it at first. I figured she was just like the rest, trying to pull one over on me. But it turned out she just wanted a friend. And it was the first time that had ever happened. First time I had come across someone who was actually happy I was there. Well, the first and the only. I mean, heck, my own parents didn't want crap to do with me, and this random little girl, Rhea is her name, she wants to be pals? Ain't that a trip? Seriously, she saved me. Who knows what I would have become? That's why I've been searching for something to fix her eyesight all this time. She's done so much for me, I want to at least try to pay her back. Wow. Alright, Loki. I guess there is some good in you, buddy. Alright, let's go check this out. I'm excited for Arcadian Atlas, by the way, guys. That's like been 2 or 3 years now that I've been following them on Twitter and their development and whatnot, and I cannot wait. It seems to be the closest, like, beat for beat to Final Fantasy Tactics of any game that I've found. So I'm really looking forward to checking that one out when it releases. You guys should definitely follow them on Twitter, and yeah, just put them on your wish list too. They have a Steam page up. So if anyone is bored and they want to post a Steam page for Arcadian Atlas, go ahead and do so. Definitely wish listed if you guys are a fan of tactical turn-based strategies like Final Fantasy Tactics. Really cool, can't wait. You don't really have anything to say to me, do you? No, nobody here really has anything. Alright, so I guess we leave town. I wanted to check to see if there's any special cool things. Arcadian Atlas, if you scroll up a little bit, it's right above where Gak was explaining about the entry fee. Should be right there. Fell Seal and Arcadian Atlas. So if you need the spelling. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get on the world map. Maybe it's much more clear. I don't know. Maybe I have less ADD, even though I should have more now that... Yeah, I don't know how I was unable to figure out how to go there. I don't know that... Maybe I did and just forgot about it, or... Who knows? Oh, we have a new place there. I want to go to Celapalais or Illusion. I want to go to Celapalais. I want to go to that place that has that extra... Yeah, that's this one. That has the extra Union place that I can get some stuff. Alright, let's see here. It's going to be this way. I think that guy we just fought, I think you can actually hire him later on. Because when I was searching how to, like, what level and whatnot, like, any kind of strategy to beat that guy, saying something like you can hire him later, and that was like all the stuff that I got right away. It was like, oh, hire him at blah blah blah. I'm like, what? I didn't read into it to see exactly when I could hire him, but I know he's hireable now. Nope, we just have Lambda. Did our battle unions or units increase? No, they did not. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Pillars of Eternity 2 is really difficult, by the way, guys and gals. The fighting there, I feel like maybe it has something to do with the fact that I'm not as familiar with my crew, since I didn't start off at like level 1 and built up with them. And it might have something to do with that, but like all the fights that I've gotten into in Pillars of Eternity 2 are just brutal. I barely survive with like one member. It's just awful. I do a little bit better than that sometimes, but far and wide, it's not a pretty experience for me. What the heck was that? Well, I don't know that we should necessarily be here right now. Also, before I forget and want to kill myself, we have finished this, so we are going to go forward and save over our last save. Alright, Jung, head off to bed. I see a thing out in the distance there. I'm going to fight two things, and it may be my death, but we'll hope not. So the weird thing is going to be the next one, I believe, is going to give us 3 more units, and when we get that,
Take the upper hand.
we're probably going to lower 2 of the groups to 4. Or maybe one of the groups to 4. And then we're going to have 2 groups of 4 and 2 groups of 5. I think that's, yeah, that should be 18. So yeah, we should be fine. It's, like I said, we're going to weaken one of the groups, but then we're going to have 1 extra group. We'll see. It might be good, it might not be good. I'm not sure. I don't particularly like this. Well, I guess we'll do that. Alright. Let's go get this
We
handled.
shall stop them here.
Alright, Gax just hit me with some knowledge again here. I'll check that out after this little back and forth. Oh dear. Not the jumping press. That's actually sometimes super painful. Less so right now. Good block. Good blackout. Good follow-up blackout from them. And switchback and the Darien attack. That was a little underwhelming. Raid locked. Alright, what do we got? Bunch of basic attacks and a silencer at the end. Meh. Underwhelming. Come on, dodge. Dodge counter. Dodge, no. Look at him marching. Look at him. Alright, let's take a look here. The player who lost the previous game bans all but 3 of the available stages. Okay. And then the other player picks from one of the 3. And yeah, you played as Queen Nai in all but 1 game. Feel the characters they use against certain matchups, but Nai is your best. Yeah, I agree. You definitely wreck people with that hero. Champion, character, whatever it's called. Oops. No, I don't want to leave. There! Do not break. Do not break. Finish him off. Finish him off. Alright, let's do some killing.
Hang in there.
At any point you guys want to attack, totally behind it. You did.
There you go.
Restorative herb. Thank you. And restore too. Nice. It's rare that they do stuff that's like relatively intelligent on their own.
You want to play?
Dodge it, man. Dodge it.
Stand your ground.
Or just let them kneecap you. Fine.
Time is now to victory.
Blah, 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 blah. We're actually a little hurt. I should maybe be slightly less annoying. Hey, Mephisto. Thanks for sending that my way earlier. That was nice to see. I appreciate it.
See that? I'm constantly growing stronger.
Yeah, you are, Darien. Constantly growing stronger. Alright. We're gonna keep most of those. Yeah, I think I probably done a dumb thing saying that I'm going to beat Pillars of Eternity, the White March, like the entire first game before Pillars 2 releases, but I am having fun. I'm already back into it. I've already recorded up to like episode 8, and hopefully by the end of the night I'll have... Look at that bird up there. You know that thing's deadly. I think by the end of the night I'll probably have like 12 or 13 done, depending on if my wife comes and kicks me, you know, basically makes me stop recording before then. But I plan to do about 2 hours. See, I have other things I got to record too. Like I want to continue with Elix. I want to catch up with Star Ocean. I'm going to get 2 episodes of that up for this weekend. And next weekend I'm going to try to throw back in .hack GU, the second game, Volume 2. There's so much stuff. I just don't have the time for it all. I wish I did. I do. There's times now where I'm at work, and I'm sitting there, like when I go on break or whatever, I'm not like super busy and having to focus on what I'm doing. I'm sitting there going, oh, the money's nice, but man, all the work I'm not getting done back home, it's depressing. And it is, you know. I have so many goals and so much ambition to get stuff done and just more and more content out. There's not enough time in the day. So I'm going to see if I can't maybe tweak my sleeping schedule a little bit, and if I can manage it, it'll get me a few more hours each day, and maybe I can up my content just a bit. This last week, growth has actually been really, really decent for me. Over the last several months, it's been quite bad on YouTube, but I believe this last week it was over 100 new subscribers, which is, you know, it's still not great, but it's really good compared to how it's been, so that's encouraging to see. So, bit by bit, little by little, we're enjoying some stuff. And I feel like people still have more interest when I'm doing a lot of newer games as opposed to finishing everything. So it's a hard balance to find and to strike, I guess. Or I'm trying to do... I don't know. It's just difficult. I can't find that perfect balance. But I'm closer to it than I ever was. So that's okay. We'll get there. There's so many games I want to go back to and finish. Expeditions Viking. There's a lot of turn-based strategy games. I've noticed that I haven't done that many of those lately. Like, the HOM series is about the only one that's still kind of going. So, considering that's kind of the thing that I do the most in, you know, my video gaming and on the channel, not actually having a series that's doing that right now, probably a little detrimental to me. So, couple that with not much happening on Patreon, everything else, but Twitch is doing a bit better, so I'm happy with that. Like I said, there's all sorts of weird balances and counterbalances and all sorts of weird stuff in general, so we'll get there. Just have to hang in there, just like the thing it's fine. Please don't die.
Lord Davi.
You want to play?
You couldn't have one single person move before they all 3 attacked you? Really? Fine.
How'd you like that?
That was impressive. I like Cascade Strike. I actually hope you guys don't kill them. Were they that weak?
I know I'm good.
Little by little,
Huh.
I'm becoming stronger.
I actually wanted to bring our people back. Well, I don't get that opportunity now. Guess that's okay.
Come on out.
Dig for me, friend.
Yes.
Ooh, you leveled up. He's an expert driller. He's gained instinct.
Okay, later.
He's gained a level. That weird bird thing up there, you know that thing's gonna hurt.
Let's do this.
Maybe it's just in the background. Maybe it's not something that ever actually attacks you. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. So, was there prize money for all the places throughout GAC? Like, whatever the bracket, I'm assuming it was probably a 16-team bracket or something for the qualifiers or what have you, or was it like 8? I just assume like every place got some sort of prize money.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Been playing a bit of Dota 2, on and off. Like last week I played quite a bit more. This week I basically played a little bit yesterday. I played like 4 games, stayed up pretty late. And I think we won 2 and we lost 2. 1 we won pretty, like, we dominated and then we just fell apart. Like, our execution was terrible and the enemy outplayed us for quite a bit. We basically had a 13,000 gold lead. And then we lost it down to them having a 13,000 gold lead. So that's 26,000 gold swing. But we still had the better team, and there wasn't anything they could do, despite them crushing us. It cost them buybacks, quite a bit of buybacks. But in the end, we got a couple pickoffs, and that was it. There was nothing they could do at that point.
Everybody's getting hyped.
But they played well. They played really well, and it was like, wow, I cannot believe the levels of throw that we have just witnessed. It was rough, but we managed it. And then the next game we absolutely got crushed and completely destroyed. And then the following game we won, and then the last game we lost, or somehow something like that. Maybe we lost, then won, then lost, then won.
I know I'm good.
Well, whatever it was 2 for 2.
I need the other one.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I got to play carry in the last game, which I don't do very often. And they gave me a really good start, which is also rare when we play the Dotas. And our offlane guy is actually getting quite a bit less bad at doing the offlane stuff, which is good. Like, he used to die several times every game. He's not doing that anymore, like, in the offlane. I mean, there's times where you go to the offlane, you die once or twice, you know, and you're like, ooh, this is bad. Then you change up your tactics or whatever. He's getting that now. We've obtained Maelstrom. Cool. Is that one that we actually have? I'm going to say probably not. No. So offlane players doing a bit better. Our carry, I don't know. Our carry players are still kind of hit or miss, so, you know, on occasion. I feel like they just need to up the diversity of heroes that they play, and I think that would be the big thing. Because right now we all play a pretty limited selection of heroes. Like, even when I play support, there's ones that I'm clearly better with than others. And I tend to stick with, you know, I'll try these other heroes and it'll be good in a matchup, but then it won't work out because the rest of the team can't pull it together or whatever the case is. So then there's like my go-to support heroes that I can still make a massive difference with, whether the rest of the team is on par or not. Now, don't get me wrong, I still make mistakes. I made several mistakes recently too. And every game last night I made, you know, maybe not a ton of mistakes, but I made a bunch of mistakes, you know. That's just the way it is. But, I don't know. I do enjoy playing support a bit more than most of the others, because if you get a good start in Dota 2, and you have anybody who's competent, generally you can win. So I feel like most people will start playing that game as a support, because nobody wants to give them the trust to be able to last hit and get, you know, gold and play a core, because while core members in general, I don't know, the whole game is so team focused. It's hard to really say any one role is more important than the other. But if you can last hit and be a mediocre carry, that's all you need. That the rest of your team is on point. So I always feel like it's a waste for me to be a carry, because I can do so much more doing other roles than just last hitting, and then the end game comes and I slaughter everyone.
Stay strong.
Those are my thoughts. You got nothing? You'd assume that the top 8 or top 16 in the tournament would be the ones getting the prize money? You didn't really look into it. How did you come on, guys. How did you fare in all of the other bouts? I'm just gonna bring him back here.
Strike back.
Nope, they're gonna kill him. It's the second time Pegasus group just failed to get anything for it. That sucks.
I must surpass my mother.
I gotta stop letting him get killed. How did you fare in all the other matchups before the one that you lost? Did you like crush everyone that you faced? Was there a lot of really close battles? Like, how did it go overall? So I'm curious. I'm very curious. I would still be super happy if I ever found 4 players that were at least as good as me, or better, preferably. Oh gosh. I'm gonna retreat for right now. Mostly, I know I don't have the map. Mostly because I want to save. And I want to see if I can't actually win a fight against that creature. Well, he's over there now. I think no. But we'll see. In front of your... Ah, well, that's good. Unless you actually don't like the old friend, then that's less good.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's see if we can't fight... I think this is the same creature that we tried to fight on the bridge of one of the earlier things. Seething Wind. Sounds familiar. So let's see if we're stronger now than we were before. I mean, we are, obviously, but are we strong enough, I guess, is the question.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Come on. Critical trigger. Yes. Very nice. Good. And what are you gonna... Oh, no, she didn't bring anything. Oh, the curse. That's right. Can we cure the status ailments? Is that a thing we can do? Like, I know we can cure status ailments, but can we cure curse? I don't know. Oh, please don't anyone die off of this yet. Oh, that's good. I think somebody just died, I'm not sure.
Prepare yourself.
Now, it's in battles like this where I honestly feel having 5 groups is better than having 3 groups, even with less people.
No fitter opponent than I.
Alright, yeah, see, there's no way for us to cure this, so we're just going to have to hope. Oh, that says we can clear status ailments. And he just died, so now our entire squad is botched. And another one died. She didn't act.
Don't
we
be
missed
discouraged.
Vivification Herb.
Sorry!
He's been brought back. Surefire. Just botched our group again. Another one died just because... Curse is so nasty. Oh, I hate it. And another one died. Oh!
Yes!
That's not going to do enough, but it was still nice to see. Wind Shear. Paralyzed Gas. It's paralyzed. That's interesting. Dragon's Flight. They all actually survived that.
Forgive us.
Oh,
We don't want to
gosh.
fight.
Forgive us. We don't want to fight. Uh-oh. I don't know what Mana Well does. Yeah, there's another one who just KO'd. Another one who KO'd. White Breath is going to hurt all of us. I don't think it'll kill us. It might, though. It froze somebody. Okay. They're still in there. Alright. Paralyzed Gas. Oh, it's too quick. Dang it. Come on. Don't succumb to the curse. Yes, Vivification Herb 2. Bring him back. Oh, yeah. This is good stuff right here. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, so we're back. We're going to clear some more status ailments. We're going to keep our HP up. We might get this. Alright. Give me a sec. I'll check again, Gak, after the battle here. Alright, so it looks like all of our crew are back up and running now. We've silenced him, so there should be no more nasty stuff coming from him. We might actually do this. We might not be able to cure curses, but as long as we're able to have one leader survive, and whoever has the Vivification Herb, we can bring back the people who fall. So, I mean, we have options here. We still haven't done much damage to the guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. This has been quite meh. All right. I guess combat arts. Let's see here. Oh, you 2-0'd or won by default on the first 3 rounds. Then you were against a pretty good player and won 2-1. The game you lost, you weren't using Nai. Okay. Then you got wrecked by 2 really good players in a row. You won a few because a lot of people didn't show up, and because the sign up was quite a bit in advance and free. too. Okay. Come up here on business, so he tagged along to come say hi to me. Oh, that's nice. Are you gonna be Did he just KO somebody? Are you gonna be heading out to go hang out with him or anything, Tech Man? I mean, by all means, you don't have to stay around. Definitely go hang out with your buddy if you want or you can. Oh boy.
We will not lose.
You say that, yet that was pretty bad. A couple years ago, you were in his region and crashed on his couch. That's what he gets. How dare he? Ah, too slow. That's some nasty attacks. Starting to seem like every battle is becoming an epic endeavor. We have to be at least half of his health at this point. Bring them back. Alright, we're going to try a double bring back just to make sure they get up. Ah, okay, that's cool. And I'm finally getting to go do my Valentine's Day dinner with, which is going to end up being like a lunch, with my wife on Monday. We were going to go tonight, but
Better now?
she figured the place that she wants to go is still going to be super busy and everything else, and she was already out today and a bunch of other stuff, so
Back in action.
she had mentioned earlier in the week that she'd probably rather do it Monday, so I was like, okay, I guess. Now I'm not so sure that she's really thrilled about Monday being the thing. Oh, KO'd somebody, just one of my random people. That's fine. Alright, combat, keep your HP up. I guess we'll go with Mystic Arts. Restorative your herb number 4. A knee splitter 2. Attack and restore 4. Well, fights like this definitely increase our healing abilities, whether it's through items or through actual skills. Silent gas. Sparking it up. And what do you got? Cascade strike. He's still not down to a quarter health? Boy, this guy's tough. Oh, smash 3. Get wrecked, buddy. A little underwhelming. Dragon Crusher, Earth Rend. What's Molinet?
I'll show you what I can do.
Meh. Alright, hurry up and heal them. Let's keep our HP up. Turn it around and keep your HP up. Alright. A little bit HP there. Comes an attack. A little bit more HP. That's going to fully heal us. Or almost. Oh, we're even going to throw and share the love with some of the others. Cool. There we go. Some extra attacks going out there. Okay. Come on, after this group of... Ah, too quick. This should be enough to bring him down, right? The quarter? Stop. How much health does he have? I'm in a small amount of shock after all of this.
You're finished.
Okay. Restore to break the combo chain. Uh-huh. Don't worry, it continues now. Oh, he's vivicationing us. Oh, you go. And another white breath. Alright, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Turn it around, keep your HP up. Yeah, let's keep your HP up. I want you guys to turn it around. Let's see if you can do that. Uh-huh. Double time. We'll get a little bit of buffing here. There we go. Revitalize. Throwing out some love. Okay. And a Cascade Strike. I feel... I'd like to know, anybody have any rough idea how much damage we've done so far? It sure feels like we've done a tremendous amount of damage. Thunderclap. Oh, blocked. Paralyzed gas. Did not paralyze. Yeah, that's not too bad. Wind shear. Spark 3. And Cascade Strike.
I meant to do that.
He's down to a quarter. Ish. So somewhere around a quarter. So try to keep track so we can just extrapolate, 4x, and then we're roughly there. So he's down under a quarter at this point. So we gotta keep track of all the stuff that we actually do here. I hope he doesn't go crazy with some sort of weird thing. Oh, he missed our first attack. That's not good. So we're at... Oh, come on. We're at 6,600. Wow. Okay, we're at 22,000 roughly, like 22.2. We're about 25,000 in right now. I know it's not 100% accurate, but it's close. We're somewhere around there. I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. Yeah, I'll go with combat arts. Sure. We'll do mystic arts with you. All right, let's see what we got now. So we're roughly 25,000 in. Roughly 28,000 in. Oh, it's too slow. 25. 32.7. Ah, sorry, I'm looking at the damage number more than what's on the screen. So I'm missing some of these.
Watch and learn.
We did it! So 32, about 40. We'll say around 40, maybe 39, 40,000. So he had about 160k HP, we'll say. Maybe slightly less than that. Ooh, he learned Caustic Blast. 160? Sounds about right, right? What do we do? Oh, I'm like, why are we looking at the sky? Is something else going to happen? We've had too many multiple battles in a row. I don't want to do anymore. Make it go away. Well, that was cool. I really didn't. So he only curses us in the beginning, so that fight is literally survive the curse and win the thing. The rest of his attacks, sure, some of them hurt, but most weren't really that impressive. But curse is such a stupidly powerful skill. It's good. What? We get to start with the Cyclops? Oh, chicken! Yeah, if we take a look here at the bottom when we go into the next battle here. You see how there's 4? I can't really, there's no cursor or anything. But right now we've done about a quarter damage to him. Now he's close to half, now he's down to just over a quarter health. So it's definitely in chunks of like 25% of his HP. And he only starts flashing red, like his health bar starts flashing red when he gets down under a quarter or to a quarter. So that means around 160k is probably relatively accurate if we kept up with all of our math. I mean, I suppose we could probably look it up if we really wanted to. But still, that's a lot of HP.
Tis just a wisp of a thing.
I wonder if pulling out the Cyclops at this point was a bad idea. Like, I don't know if it's like a one-time, like, oh, now we have to go through 10 more battles and then we can pull them out again. Or if it's just a random thing that happens, like, hey, you can pull out your Cyclops at any point. Oh, a much smaller bird that I'm not as afraid of. Okay, I can live with that. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Oh, I'm so happy that we got to advance and progress. Oh, I was so worried. Oh, I am really happy as of late. Like, stuff is just going well. And that's always good.
Let's clean up these fiends.
Oh, we blacked him out immediately. That's cool. How does Velg? Oh, is that the caustic whatever? I was trying to read whatever the horrible name is down there.
Attack them from their
I don't have a tongue that can make those sounds.
Well done.
Well, that was pretty easy. Alright, Smash 3 is coming at you. Double strike. Ooh. And you're done. Dragon Crush.
I must surpass my mother.
Oh, her love has grown. Whatever that means. Alright. Oh, I guess we'll continue on. Where are all these random birds coming from? It's just like, hey, there's birds here all of a sudden. Hey, shiny. Ah! Hey, we got the map. Cool. Let's take a look. Well, that's not super useful. It's kind of where we were heading anyway, but whatever. Excuse me, crablings. I'm just going to walk right past you because I can do these things. And yeah, we're free. So I feel like around this point we're about, my guess is we're about halfway. We're either a third or halfway through the game. That's my guess. I have no idea which one it actually is. Like I said, I've never beaten the game. I never even managed to come here. I think what happened, if I'm remembering correctly, going back in my mind here, I think what happened was I beat that boss and I was like, oh, that was so much work. And then immediately after having beaten the boss, I decided to run away like a scared little girl. Which, yeah, makes sense. I was like, alright, I'll just come back to this later. So I, like, saved the game, and then I decided I would return later. And I just never ended up doing it. Or when I did finally return later, I couldn't figure out where I needed to go, because that place that we had to go super far north, you can only access it from, like, around Nagapur or somewhere in the east. So I was jumping through all the normal places, and that one never came up as a possible place to jump. So I think that's why I was lost. So I went to a bunch of other places, I farmed up a bunch, but I could never advance the story or even figure out where I needed to go. And I don't know why it never dawned upon me to go back to Athlum and talk to Lord David, but I guess it didn't. Here we go. I wonder, do you think we have Irina as a playable character? Like, I know we saved her, but...
Little by little,
we should check.
I'm becoming stronger.
I'll do it later, yeah.
Leave it to me.
Irina is not a character that we can play. Okay. I mean, like, she has a talisman too, and clearly she has a lot of power, so I thought maybe there'd be some love. Oh. He got something, he's gonna get some more dig points. Cool.
Awesome. Okay, later. Let's do this.
Alright, let's fight the Manticore knockoff thing. You know another game that really made me sad that I had to stop playing? It was Dragon's Dogma. That game was so much fun. It was so good. But it was Capcom, and apparently Capcom does not like people playing their games and monetizing them or any of that type of stuff. So they started with their copyright thing, and I couldn't find anything where it said like 90% or more of video game developers and or publishers allow you to do stuff like that. There's very few that don't. Like, off the top of my head, the ones I can think of for sure. And again, Nintendo, I feel like Nintendo's changed their stance in some ways. I don't know if that's 100% true, but it seems like a lot more people are playing Nintendo games on live streams and or on YouTube. And whether or not maybe they just don't monetize, that's just something for their fans. But Nintendo was notoriously bad. Not only would they would allow it, but what they would do is they would go and then they would claim, you know, they would get all the money for any kind of the ad revenue that came in instead of you. So they like took the money out of your pocket, which sounds terrible, right? But Idea Factory, Compile Hard Idea Factory, the Neptunia series, that whole group. I think they don't allow it. I'm assuming Capcom doesn't allow it because they did do a copyright thing. And those are really the only two off the top of my head I can 100% say, or at least think that's still the case, that actually do that. Whereas every other one allows you to monetize and everything else, so very weird. Now, 5 years ago or 4 years ago, it was completely different. There was a whole list of people who wouldn't. There were people that wouldn't even send out review copies or allow you even to do coverage, let alone to monetize it at all. So, without the ad revenue, yeah. Well, they have a lot of really good games on there.
I know I'm good.
Combat Harpoon is strengthened. Cool. Dragon's Flight was a learned skill. That's good. Yeah, I figured Nintendo wasn't, and people were just playing it because it's popular, and a lot of YouTubers, you know, they have a really good support system through Patreon and other things. And on Twitch, you don't really run you don't really run ads and get ad revenue. I mean, like some Twitch sites do. But most of those are like they run their own personal ads. Like they'll run a bumper or something that they have like queued up, so they hit like a button and then they do it themselves manually. The ads that you see on Twitch at the beginning when you like say come to my stream or whatnot, that stuff Twitch runs. We don't see anything from that. So that's not me going, hey, I'm not getting paid for that. Which is fine. Like you know, Twitch should make money, right? Like I don't think Twitch should run everything and be like, oh, well, we're going to give all the money to, you know, they need to make their money. They provide a good service, you know. I have no qualms about it. But it's just weird to see there are certain game companies that are still like, no, we're not going to let you monetize. Sorry. Do we have the other guy? I hope not. Or if he is, he's super far away. These guys are actually kind of tough to deal with.
Hit him hard, hit him fast.
But yeah, like Dragon's Dogma, that was a really fun game. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. It was difficult. It had a good combat system. Like, really enjoyed it. I had no idea what I was doing. I was having a blast with it. I was learning as I was going. I was doing okay too. I'm like, it was a lot of fun. And then they cut my legs out, and I was like, oh man, that's just the worst. Really? Like Capcom, I mean, like they have, you know, Street Fighter tournaments and all sorts of stuff. You would think that they would have a finger, you know, their fingers on the pulse of the community, and they'd be like, oh yeah, we want to cover our games, and nope, apparently not. No, it is what it is. It just means, and it's weird because if I recall correctly, there's only one save file on that. So I actually would like to play it on my own, but maybe they changed their stance down the road, and that's one that I'll come back to. So I don't want to override where I was at either. It's just a crappy situation. But yeah, it was a really fun game. Definitely one of the better action RPGs that I had played in a long time. Or what would it be considered, like a third-person RPG? Yeah, crush them with Ex Machina, Dave. Do it! Assuming I don't crush them first with other Machina things. Yeah, Cascade Strike will probably end them. Yeah. Refresh and rejuvenate. Now here's another weird situation. Oh, I can choose which one. Hold on. Creates a healing mystic light that erases a unit or a union status ailments. Okay. Creates a healing mystic light that erases a union status ailments and restores all lowered stats. Why would I want one versus the other? That's stat debuff, and this clears status ailments. But it also clears the status ailments, right? I feel like rejuvenates is better. Yeah. Maybe I'm reading it wrong or something. So here's another weird thing in the world of developers and PR and everything. So I had a PR contact at Idea Factory, and I had a PR contact at NIS America. The PR contact from Idea Factory moved over to Spike Chunsoft. And there was like one game that I was like kind of interested in from theirs, but I don't even remember what it was. So it was one of those, it might be fun to play. So she's over there now, and then the guy that was my NIS America contact, he's now working for Idea Factory. So it's weird how like people just switch places. I don't know. To me, it seemed a little strange. Single save games, yeah, that's a big pet peeve of mine for doing Let's Plays. I don't care. I don't particularly like it or care for it playing solo anyway. Like just me playing in general. I would also prefer to have multiple saves because say I want to try something, say I want to do something different, or we get to a point where we're stuck and we need to be able to back up and do something else. Sometimes you can't do that because of the single save. So like I'm in the same mind as you. I'm of the same opinion. But I don't hate it usually when I'm just playing by myself. It's just one of those things I don't like. Just like in Pillars of Eternity, the first one. I really don't care for the endurance versus health system. I honestly think that's... Like, I get it. I understand why they did it. They want to be able to use camping as a resource and have, you know, you need to have resources, like camping resources to actually camp. So you have to have that. You have to manage that, make sure you rest when it's necessary so you can still fight when you're maybe slightly injured or wounded. Like, I understand the reasons behind it. But I never cared for it. So you had endurance, and when you would lose, say, 10, 15 HP, so you had your endurance, which was like 50 health in a battle. Then you had like 200 health, which was your overall health stores. So if you lost like 15 health in a battle, you would restore 15 of that health from your actual health pool to the next thing. It's just,
in your face, Blockter.
No way, you cheater. Please, remember why we're here. Lord David is still hiding the fact that you and your sister share Marion's blessing.
Oh, he does too?
And that's a significant
I thought it was
risk.
just his sister.
Do not make all his efforts be for naught.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Come now. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, well, here we go. Something's going down. This seems bad. Or good. Definitely bad. How did we not hear giant feet over there?
So, they survived.
Of course they did.
Hold it! What are you gonna do with that
A little
remnant?
overly dramatic.
And why should we tell you? Your little group can't do a thing about it either way.
Who the heck is that? Oh boy. Whoa. Yep, definitely never seen any of this before.
We return to Athlum. Now.
Yes, my lord.
Well, that was weird. So I was thinking of learning traps. Nah. So should I learn lotions? Puts the lotion on the skin. Which sort of art should you focus on next? I think I like you balanced, buddy. Superior Cotton, yeah. Grand Beetle Barb. Sure. Grand Beetle Husk. Yeah, so, again, it's hard for me to explain it. I don't like it. But essentially, you have your in-combat health, and then you have, like, an extra amount of health. That's your total health. And then when this gets depleted in combat, to heal this up, you use some of your other health. So after so many battles, you have no more health left, and it's only your endurance. And then you have the balance when you rest based off of that. Well, one of the really cool things that I noticed, and again, it could be just something that's not implemented yet, but one of the cool things I noticed in Pillars of Eternity 2, they did away with that, which is fantastic because I always thought it was really stupid. Like, I get it, I don't hate it, but I really don't like it. So, one of those things. Anyway, let's return to Athlum and see what's up. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go to the castle. Might as well. Somebody is waiting for us there.
Welcome back, Lord David.
I trust everything's gone smoothly here.
No problems, my lord.
Well, it certainly didn't go smoothly elsewhere. Hey, it's Mama and Sis. You know, they're kind of in a meeting here.
Glad you're finally back, Rush.
You could have waited a few minutes.
Good to be back. Is something going on?
Hey, Rush.
Dad's awake.
Dad? Since when were you awake?
It hasn't been very long.
I figured I'd surprise you. Sorry for making you worry.
No. I'm just really glad you're okay.
I suppose this means you were able to dispel Wagram's magic.
It does appear to be the case.
Rush, I need you.
Sorry, Dad. I can't stay and chat. We'll catch up later, okay?
Rush, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Wow.
Sorry, kiddo. Can it wait?
Yeah, I guess.
Gotta do the dishes. Alright. Well, that was a bunch of weirdness. Are we gonna go find our sister now, or like, what's the deal? She's just staring at those weird flowers that she likes.
Rush!
Surprise!
Mr. David!
What are you looking so surprised for? You wanted to talk, right?
Yeah, but...
Excuse me.
My apologies, but an urgent matter requires our presence at the Congress. If you don't need him, I'll be borrowing your brother for a bit longer.
Wait! I heard that the Conqueror was still alive. Is Rush... Are you still gonna make Rush fight? Mr. David, I really appreciate you helping Rush and me. But please, you have to let Rush go. You can take me instead.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about saving your life. How can you talk about keeping me out of danger and then walk right into it yourself?
She sounds stuffy.
I can help you with this, but only if you let me.
I don't want you worrying about this kind of stuff.
Rush, go get ready. I need to speak with Irina.
Fine.
Fine. It's the women's F word, by the way.
You know that Rush only wants you to be safe.
I know, but...
Don't be foolish, Irina. You're just a normal girl.
Not really.
Me? Normal? Even with that terrible power I have?
Just forget about what happened in Nagapur, all right?
This seems like a bad plan.
Nagapur. How am I supposed to just forget that?
Stare at your flowers some more. You'll be fine.
You cannot. And should not.
That's not good. Mm-hmm.
Terrible things are all the more necessary to remember. You can end this nonsense.
What are you doing here?
Even if you knew, you could not prevent me from reaching my goal. That is because I...
It's because you farted? Like, what? Like, I don't... It's because I... Boom. Okay, well that was, something. The Conqueror still lives. Well, getting worked up won't help anyone. Think of a good way to solve this problem. Well, let's take it day by day. Do what we can. Don't worry about the rest just yet. Rush. That is your real name. It's fine. To think the Conqueror's lackeys survived. I'm certain the Congress will move to take action, but we must stay on our guard. Rush, good to hear about your dad. But seems no good news can come without bad news coming on its heels. I didn't even imagine the Conqueror was still alive, but I will get revenge for my mother, I swear it. And I will scratch my back. It's almost like patting myself on the back, but totally different. A little bit more relief. Hey, Rush, good news about your pop, huh? Hey, he was out of it for so long, I figured he was never going to get better. Gee, thanks. Well, it all worked out, right? Sometimes it's good when I'm wrong. When you phrase it like that, yeah. Rush, there's been another urgent summons from the Congress. We must head to Illusion at once. Please, don't worry about Irina. She just wants to be by your side, even if that journey takes her to the battlefield. She cares for you, Rush. Yeah, well, I think we should go talk with Irina. Like, we are missing out on stuff. Okay, gosh, yes, the things you guys want. Stop it. It's absurd. My goal is to get to the next part of the storyline before we go off and break off and do a bunch of other random stuff. Where we get more troops. I feel like that's going to be the next logical progression for us. So that's where I'd like to get. Huh. What's up, Nora? You again. What part of Don't Talk to Me do you not understand? I know you just think I'm some money-grubbing bleep, and to be frank, I couldn't care less. The only thing I care about are shiny. Things I care about are shiny and gold. Why? I don't think that's any of your business. If you really want to know, it'll cost you. Okay. Well, not super useful. Where is the Union? It's over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Alright, well, we went up top. I wonder if we're going to learn any, like, new areas now that we went up to that one spot. Field tasks? Nothing. Scratch my knee, move up, employ. It's still Demi, Vega, Permia, Marty, and Thelma. No thank you. Okay. So next up... Who knows where we're going to end up heading? Only time will tell. Well, that didn't actually lead anywhere. That's kind of disappointing. Well, I mean, we could go to Illusion, I guess. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully we're okay. Go to the Assembly Plaza, maybe? Let's go here first. I want to see if we can turn anything into the guild that maybe we have finished. Oh, so we don't have much choice in the matter. Old Floppy Ears McGee, what's he doing over there? We've gone deaf.
I'm off to the Congress. Wait for me at the embassy. Rush.
Rush.
I'm certain Irina would appreciate it if you got her something. In matters of the heart, actions speak louder than words, you know.
What's he going on about? I'm not...
Blockter's grinning at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's like... Old weird pierced lip thing. It's fine.
So, the blessed buns are out.
You really think she's interested in buns?
Probably, but not those kind.
You're back surprisingly early, my lord.
Not to speak ill of the dead, but without Hermione, things move a bit more smoothly. Congress Chairman Gore has given off-limits orders. We are to stop the Conqueror at any cost.
That's not good. The heck is that?
This is about some remnant finding resonance oscillating wave thingamajigger?
Ooh. This was a top-secret project of the Academy's, was it not?
Remnants emit a wave undetectable by the naked ear. However, there is a remnant that can sense these waves and use them to pinpoint a remnant's location.
Sounds useful.
So, the Conqueror clearly aims to take possession of every remnant in the world. Our task is to get there and protect them before he can.
I see. That's why this information was declassified.
Indeed.
Pretty important mission.
Yes. We'll have to keep our wits about us. Rush. I'd like to ask your parents' assistance with this. Will that be a problem?
I'm sure Mom and Dad would be happy to help.
Then we'll return to Athlum immediately. Get ready to move out.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Let's do it. I'm not ready to move out yet. I lied. Anything in the old heavenly terrace or whatever this is? It is a heavenly terrace. Cool. Yeah, looks like we did a pretty good job of doing all the side missions and quests and things. That makes me feel good. I mean, we are several hours in. I've even considered, I'm not ready or willing to do it yet, but I've even considered going through and playing Pillars of Eternity on stream as well as elsewhere. Interesting. As well as on YouTube, just so we have the time to get through it before the second game releases. But I'm going to be trying to get it through just YouTube, so we'll see. Should be a giant content spike, so if people enjoy the stuffs, they should enjoy this. Nope, nothing for me here. And the Shepherd Artorias. Alright, guess we're heading back to old Athlum. Athlum. I head to Athlum. Let's go back to the castle. Overemphasize the T, the castle. Oh boy, this looks like a mess.
What's going on?
It looks like the tracking remnant has already arrived.
Oh, we don't have to go get it?
So this is the remnant. When will we be able to put it to use?
Ouch. Right away.
Cool, I guess. Oh, she's gonna have to do stuff. Alright.
I assume the lights represent the general locations of remnants.
Yes. Right now, it's set to search only the Athlum area.
This light, here, must be the Gay Bolg.
That would be the case.
I miss the Valeria heart.
With a little more time, we can expand the detection range to the entire world.
Useful.
We can't pinpoint the exact location of each remnant, but we can get a general idea of where they're located.
You've done more than enough. I am grateful for your assistance in this matter.
It's my pleasure. Although, we'll need a little more time to work out the kinks.
Well, it's something.
About what you mentioned earlier, I think we can specify the range if we change this thing here.
Hey, sis. Didn't expect to find you here.
Why does he look angry?
Needed all the help they can get, so I decided to make myself useful.
Don't be stupid. Just stay away from remnants, okay? You're like a danger magnet when you're near them.
But there's a reason I'm doing this. You have to trust me, Rush.
You don't know what I went through when you were gone. I can't go through that again. I won't.
Rush, calm down. Hey!
So good. Just like football charged right out of the room. Why not?
Years ago when I was just a kid, Mom and Dad suddenly decided to go to the academy and left me in charge of Arena. After they left, I took her to the woods nearby and left her there.
I know, right,
I told
guy?
her I'd come back for her later. She was always their favorite. I guess I was kind of jealous. I just wanted to scare her a little. It wasn't far from the house, so I figured she'd come back on her own sooner or later. I was wrong. And when it started to get dark outside, I got worried and ran back to get her. She was still in the exact same spot I'd left her in, just staring at some flowers. She was waiting for me to come back, all alone in the dark. She didn't doubt me at all. That's when I realized something. I had to protect her. I decided never to betray her again.
Mm-hmm.
You better not mention this to her.
She's not a child anymore. You mustn't act like a babysitter.
Oh yeah? Well, how am I supposed to act then?
Like a man.
You must treat her with respect, as a fellow adult. Let her know she can count on you.
Respect, huh? Sounds deep.
Not really. Why are you laughing? That was so... Oh. Oh. Lord David, I am here. Pegasus, what's up, buddy? The Conqueror still lives well, blah, blah, blah. You already said this before, nobody cares. Alright, next. It will take some time for Dr. Sykes to finish his adjustment, so you're free to do what you like until then. I'll send for you when or if there's any news. Time to leave, which basically means wherever I land, he'll want me to come back, because of course he will, because he's terrible. Ugh. Well. Hi. Oh, that valiant form. You must be Rush Sykes, are you not? The one and only. Well met. He wants me to go back to the castle. Okay, we'll go back to the castle. Like, why? Why couldn't they just continue it from there? Why did I have to leave to come back? It makes no sense. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. He goes and stands right next.
From Chairman Gore.
You do? That's weird.
The session of Congress will commence immediately.
That's it?
This is nothing unusual. They always seem to be held on the spur of the moment.
Will you be heading to Illusion? If that's the case, could we send someone with you? I want to report our progress to the Academy.
Very well. Who shall it be?
Arena.
Let's see. Who should I send?
I have an idea. If you don't have anyone in mind, how about sending Arena? Arena's been through a lot. I think she's proved she can handle something important like this.
Sounds like a plan. If it's all right with her.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Arena, what do you say?
Yes, of course I'll go. Thanks, big brother.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop with the creepy smiles, guys. Stop with the creepy smiles. I know. Hey, there it is. All right. Arena actually joined the party. Okay. Wasn't really expecting that, but okay. Is there anyone I want to get rid of? Well, let's go. Sorry.
Leave it to me.
What does she do? She got a lot of hit points.
Haven't you stared long enough?
Excuse me? She has a champion scepter. Okay. She's got something called the Kiss of Life. What the heck is that? Creates an intense healing light that restores a KO'd unit? Okay. I actually think she's going to end up running her own group. I'm totally okay with this. I'm also curious of something else real quick.
I am Emma Honeywell II.
You are. Don't know that we have the best troops for her to run her own. David, I think we're going to pull...
I shall strive to do my best.
I think we're going to pull Violet away from you. Violet's so underwhelming, though. 470. So is everybody else. I'm still going to remove Violet. Okay. I like the Arrow of Athlum. We'll build it up and then we'll see what else we're going to use. Arena's going to be the leader. Veronica... and Violet. Alright, we have 4 squads now. Hold on, where's the HP of the squads? Oh, she is underpowered by a lot. We definitely need better units. Let's go talk to David, see what we need to do next. Chairman Gore has asked us all back to Illusion for an emergency meeting of Congress. If Miss Arena wishes to come along as well, I have no complaints. She's proven herself to be a skilled researcher, much like her parents. Her parents. Very, very fascinating. Alright, we're going to go to the world map. We are going to go to Celapalais, and we are going to see if there's somebody not terrible that we can hire to make us less bad at what we're doing. Because Arena's squad, a little bit weak. Not going to lie, she's a little weak. I wonder if she'll be able to control a Cyclops as well at some point. Maybe. Wait, what? Sweet. Yay, Whirlpool. We obtained the Eye of the Demon. And we did that one as well. We got a Shamshir. A bunch of other random stuff. Okay. Still Lambda. Meh. You guys need more people. I'm just saying. Do I need to I wonder if I need to hire everyone. And then when I come back, after they've all been hired, they're going to get new people? Maybe? I am not sure. We got the Oarfish Weekly! Oh, we have some new people here. We have Gabriel. He's not terrible, but he's not great either. We have Sapphire. We have Nikita. I mean, Sapphire's okay. She knows nothing else, though. Yeah, I'll add Sapphire to the group. She's not the worst. I'm also going to add Gabriel there as well. Alright, let's take a look once more.
Haven't you stared long enough?
Stop saying that, that's creepy. Did we get any new cool things? We got Whirlpool, what does that do? Boosts attack and defense but reduces mobility of extremes? Arrow of Athlum, Scatter Swarm stacked. Cup of Celapalais. Does anything give us more attack damage? Not really. Alright, Arrow of Athelm's fine.
I'll do my best.
Veronica, you're gonna be replaced by, I guess, yeah, Sapphire, why not? Yeah, I'm still gonna roll with it, I guess. It's fine. HP is gonna go up. There's no one else I really want to replace. Like, everybody else is kind of cool. Like, McGrady is okay to get rid of, I guess. Oh, you can't check out the reserve units. I didn't know that. I'm dumb sometimes. It's fine. He's got Vivification Herb too? Oh, maybe I need to bring him into battle somewhere. He's kind of important then. He's a monk. Alright, I'm going to leave him there. But he's going to be one of our potential front runners. In fact, I almost want to get rid of McGrady, but I've had him for so long, I don't. Oh, she's so weak, though. Lord David's group is so much more powerful. Eh, it'll still be fine, I guess. Alright, so I think we're going to go and go fight some stuff, I guess. I don't want to go to the Heroic Ramparts. Let's go see what we can do there. Maybe we get slaughtered and annihilated. I don't know, but I'm curious. Alright, to the Ramparts of Heroicness. I'm looking for the dragon. I don't think we can beat the dragon, but I'm going to go look for it. There's also a pretty good chance that I will not find the dragon. Either he's not here, or I'll just miss altogether. Some small birds over here. I suppose we could try going back to... Was it Dillmore? Man, that thing's fast. It was Dillmore or someplace like that, where... Maybe it was Blackdale. Where we were able to fight up against that wind shear thing first. And we got our butts kicked by that big old nasty bird. The dragon was right there last time I saw it. I don't see it now. So we casually run past you. I want to see if I can't go this way. Oh, I can. Cool. But it probably dead ends, right? Yep, of course it does. Alright.
Damn.
Darn it. It goes right after Arena's group, first thing. That was underwhelming. That was okay.
Attack them from their flank.
This is not going to end well for the birdie. And dead. No? Okay. Haggis says he's got it. Good job, Nora.
Sweet.
Got a large bird feather. I guess that's something. I don't think we're strong enough to take the dragon either way, but I still want to try it. I wouldn't be opposed to going and trying one of the other dragons that there's like multiples of, as opposed to the one special dragon. Still, I don't know what Blue Jaws looks like, and we haven't found him all the times we returned to the Gaslam Caves. I'm like 90% sure we could kill him at this point, though again, I don't know what he looks like or how strong he is. I'm basing all this off of assumptions. Leave me alone, little froglings. Leave me alone. Well... Why can't we run faster? Oh, I don't see any dragons yet. If I recall correctly, there's like they can be anywhere in an area, special creatures. But knowing that the rare monsters were in the same spot twice in a row, I'm not sure that's actually true. They won't kill me.
Come on out.
Dig for me, friend.
Okay, later.
Well, this seems kind of silly. Yep, nothing cool out here at all. There's so much running, too. Ugh. Alright, we'll just go and we'll try to fight some of the actual dragons. I'm trying to remember where it was at. I think it was on the way to Melfina. Maybe it was... Was it the Crook Fen, or... Ah, you know what? Let's go check out the fifth path. I don't know what these things do. Let's go see. Maybe these lead to something cool. Don't know. About to find out. Sabinbur. The fifth path. Oh, look at this. One of these giant dudes.
Let's do this.
Let's fight. These guys are always relatively difficult, so let's go throw our hat into the ring and see what we can do. Give offensive support. Alright.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Deadlocked.
Damn it.
Hang in there.
Oh, we're definitely out damaging them. And wind shear 2. He dodged it. That's depressing. Blocked, dodged, blocked, smacked, dodged. Ooh, that does a lot of damage.
Attack them from that flank.
Got it. And not dead, but hurt. And Arena looks like she's gonna actually get to finish this off, assuming Shield Boy does any kind of real damage. That was impressive. Oh, look, Violet got the kill.
I know I'm good.
His misfortune grew. That doesn't sound good. Now we got a few minutes left. Let's hope we can get through this, or at least get to the point where we know we're heading in the right direction to wherever it is that we're going. Right now it's very linear, so that doesn't look like that's going to be much of a problem. But immediately following the stream, I get to hop back into Pillars of Eternity 1. I did 2 more episodes of Pillars of Eternity 2.
Hit 'em hard, hit 'em fast.
It didn't go super well. It didn't go super terrible. It went kind of mediocre, so we'll see how that all translates. Sure.
Let's clean up these fiends.
You tell him, Pagus. Oh,
yes.
Wrecked. Oh, that beautiful counterattack. I do loves it. You gonna let those things bite you in the ankles, man? Come on. There you go. And gone.
Nice.
Well, you dodged one first initial bite, and then nothing. Okay. Some killer insects marching.
Tis just a wisp of a
Finish this with Omni Strike. Nope, Pagus says,
Not bad.
Not bad.
Sweet. I feel stronger
Lordly
than I
Mystic
did
Knight
before.
is what I am, apparently. Sounds reasonable. I feel like a Lordly Mystic Knight. Oh, hello. Would you like to be friends? You would.
Let's do this.
I have no idea. We're gonna get lost in this place a little bit. It'll be fine. Mystic and combat arts, I guess.
Come on, let's kick some A.
Come on, let's kick some A.
How you like that?
Hang in there!
Come on, Tech Man, are you done with the dishes yet? How many dishes did you have to do? 85. It's been 3 months since I've done the dishes. Look at her doing like physical damage. That's adorable. Maybe it's the wrong word, but it's a little adorable. Giant versus midget. Story at 11.
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you've got. Well, that's gonna leave a mark. And it's top of the morning to you. You did. Nope. Now you did.
Stop slacking.
Alright.
Sweet! I must surpass my mother.
Yeah, mother schmother. It's fine. Oh, don't bring bugs out of the ground.
Come on out.
What are we gonna get? Ryoshi steel?
All right.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, later.
We got some iron ore. Well, this was a definitive dead end. Alright, I guess we go this way now. Which leads to a potential another dead end, or the place we're supposed to be going. Only one of those things is true. No, I suppose there could be a third one. Could be a place that we don't want to go yet. We're actually going to fight the creature, then we're going to loot this thing, and then I guess we'll be turning off again, seeing where the other place takes us. We got the little slimy dudes. Come on, guys! I brought my own peoples. They're amazing. You say amazing, I say, you know, for Dagons or Dagons, these guys are a bit underwhelming. Alright. Okay. Okay, and curse splat.
Little by little, I'm becoming stronger.
Little by little. Okay, Darian. Whatever you say, buddy. Map? Map. Alright. Good. We found all the dead ends, which was the plan all along. Well, at least I thought we did. Okay, so if I go back the other way, then I can come this way. I can run up, do that, then come back down and get that, and then go. Okay. I am all over this junk. I know what I'm doing. Sup, little slimy gamey wimey. He is quick. But I'm quicker. What do we get? The most amazing weapon of all time? Nope, we got some beastmen's. Hail.
Come on out.
Okay, later.
And some translucent water, because why not? Alright. That guy just disappeared. That was weird. You know, I don't care. It's fine. Alright, we're going to leap off of our perch. Whee! Yeah, I know. Cowabunga baby. Cowabunga dude. Alright. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, later.
Come on out.
Okay,
I believe I want to go the other way. Actually, I don't. I want to go this way. No, you will not have me, I hope. Well, that kind of seemed like a ginormous waste of time. Okay. So this at least leads somewhere close to where we want to go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Alright, we're going to fight him, and that's going to do it, guys and gals. This will be the end of the stream.
The best defense is a good
The best defense is a good offense. Slam him with status ailments.
Let's kick some ass. Don't underestimate your foes.
Don't underestimate your toes. They do a lot to balance you while you stand and walk. What? I mean foes. Kill them. Okay. That's gonna hurt. I think it hit all 5. And people from other groups. Ooh, that was not cool. Ouch. Don't worry, we're gonna do some serious damage to you right here. Maybe even enough to kill you? Nope, not quite. Well, you are done here, so good day, says. Well, I want to thank you guys for stopping by the...
I'm constantly growing stronger.
Okay. I want to thank you guys for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Gak, good job getting close to the actual real tournament. I know it sounds underwhelming when it's phrased that way, and I don't mean anything disrespectful for it. It's far better than I could have done, and yeah, I'd say you keep at it, man. You're going to be killing it. I just imagine you have to keep entering tournaments to really find a challenge, or, you know, because generally speaking, most people only get better. Not completely, but you only get better by fighting people or competing against people who are better than you. If you're the best, you generally stay at that level. So if you're always fighting people worse than you, sometimes it even brings you down to their level. So let's take that into account. Anyway, guys and gals, that's it for the stream. I will see you tomorrow with the next installment of The Last Remnant.